Hi guys, Eunice, and welcome to my channel. Welcome to Show Urban Medicine. Welcome to Show Urban Knowledge. We are here to give you some urban knowledge to help you live a wellness life. We are going to be talking about nettle. I have talked about stinging nettle before. It is a great herb. People do cook it and eat it from the table. You can formulate it into capsule. You can formulate it into a tea. You can even do a elixir for this stinging nettle. It is great. Also, you can use stinging nettles on wound burns and things like that by using it, making a salve. So there are so many ways that you can use stinging nettle. It is really, really great. Now today we're going to focus on one specific point, but I'm going to give you all the health benefits that stinging nettle do for you. But we're going to be talking about allergy. And the reason we're going to be talking about allergy is because it is spring and summer, and a lot of people do have spring and summer allergies and so forth. And we're going to be talking about that and how stinging nettle can help you with those allergies. Okay. First of all, stinging nettle is rich in vitamins. It's rich in minerals. It also has antioxidant, anti-inflammation properties in it, and so forth. And it also has the histamine, and the histamine is what helps you with your allergy mainly, and so forth. And we'll get to that. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, so we did say that. Oh, and stinging nettle also aids in blood sugar level. It improves skin and hair. It also helps heal, as I said, wounds and burns. And as far as stinging nettle is concerned, and so forth, it does also help with joint pain as well as all those other things that I just mentioned. Okay. Now let's get to the specific points about what it does for your allergies. Okay. Stinging nettle has histamine in it, properties that reduce sneezing and other allergy symptoms. It also includes reduces including excessive head fever. So those are the things that stinging nettle help you with, like during the spring and summer years, because it's a lot of grass cutting during spring and summer. A lot of people are allergic to the illness or whatever the grass puts out. Anyway, they're allergic to that. They're allergic to other things as well as in spring and summer. And stinging nettle is actually easy to take, very easy to use, and all that. It does, like I said, you can do it in the capsule. You can do it in tea. You can do it as an elixir, and people usually also cook it, from in pots and eat it from the table. So these are formulations that you can use stinging nettle. Now, if you are using nettle to help you with allergies and so forth, you can eat it and use it from the table, but you definitely need to either use capsules, your tea, or your elixir and so forth to help you a couple times a day, twice a day, in order to help you with your allergies. Okay, so that'll help you to stay, good during the spring and summer, where you won't have to keep taking a lot of the store or commercial type medicine for allergies and things like that. I do know some people have allergies worse than others, and I'm pretty sure that those people do usually go to the doctor, and they usually are on some kind of traditional medicine for um, for excuse me, for their symptoms and things like that. But it's yeah, some people do have it worse than others. It makes some people even sicker and so forth. But some people are wanting to try to get away from harsh chemicals and so forth, even the store bought commercialized treatments and things like that. So stinging nettle is a perfect alternative for you and for those who are, wanting to get away and wanting to do something natural and things like that, for their allergies and all that. So, okay, again, Nettle gives you a whole lot more benefits because it does have vitamins, minerals. It's antioxidant, anti-inflammatory. It has those properties in it and so forth. It do support the kidney joint pains. It also support blood sugar levels. And it also helps with the skin and hair. Helps you have, beautiful hair. This is a wig. But it does help you to have beautiful hair, healthy hair. It also helps you to have healthy skin and all that. And as far as burns and wounds and things, you can do a salve, a nettle salve, and so forth, and it will help heal slow burns. Because I have been burned myself, and you probably seen it on my arm and things like that. And burns are really slow healers. They are really slow. And some cuts, depending on the cuts and so forth, they could be slow healer too. And also too, it depends on that person and things like that. But anyway, nettle does help with that. You can make, what is that little thing that they make a pouch out and where you can put it on there, or you make that salve so that you can just keep rubbing on there and so forth. So that's going to help you out right there and so forth. And the facts for this video is to let you know, actually, again, what you can do for allergies because the spring and summer stuff is coming in and so forth, and you want to be able to get outside, smell the grass, walk, or do some of these things and, things like that. And stinging nettle will help you with that because it has that histamine. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, but if you do your research on this, you will see what I'm saying. It has those properties that reduces sneezing and other allergy symptoms, and it also reduces head fevers and so forth, and headaches and things like that. So that you get through the spring and summer, fairly well. Uh, as I always say, before you begin a herbal regimen, seek a herbalist or healthcare provider, and that is so that if you are taking traditional medicine, they can help you with that, to help let you know whether it will be safe or not to take this particular medicine or so far. And it's easy to research, do a little research on your own. Learn about nettle. There's so much more to nettle than what I just told you and so far, but I only like to get to specific points and so far. But it's so much more to nettle than what I just said and so far. And it'd be good for you to do the research on your own and so forth and learn about, nettle and how it can help you and everything. And come up with some of your own recipes, even to use as to using stinging nettle and all that. Research has done that it has, it does improve allergies and so forth. So it is worth looking into, and it's also worth checking out and so forth. But you need to do your research, especially if you are, like I said, to taking traditional medicine, because you don't want any kind of bad interaction with any of the medicine that you are taking and everything. And it's always a good thing to do anyway, even if you are not taking traditional medicine so far, which is a slim chance that you're not or haven't. It is a slim chance because most of us, I'm gonna say all of us, because me in particular, are not on any medications. So but it's a good idea to go ahead and check out, do your research on medicine and so far, because just as nettle help you with allergies and things like that, there's other herbal medicines that do help you with allergies as well. And it also give you other different health benefits than what stinging nettles do. So it's definitely worth doing your research and so forth, and finding out and using the best herbal medicine that for yourself and for your symptoms and things like that. So this is Eunice, and this is a beautiful Wednesday. Uh, sorry, beautiful Thursday. Beautiful Thursday. We did have some rain earlier and so far. But yeah, it's a beautiful Thursday, and we're gonna have a lot of rain because we are in Florida. It is in April. We're gonna be getting the yard cut a whole lot more than we usually do. So these oh, and it's a lot of blooms that comes up this in this season and so far. Flowers that bloom. We do have a tree on the outside that blooms certain time of the year. Pretty pink flower, and it does give off a nice mild scent and so far. But that could be an allergy for somebody. You know what I'm saying? So you just don't know, and so forth. And it's definitely worth checking out and getting into it and so forth, so that you can be happy and safe from all the sneezing, headaches, head fevers, and coughing, and all that tearing up and all that stuff during this spring and summer months. Thank you. Until the next show, Urban Medicine, I'll see you next week.